Hello, I'm Courtney, and it is that time of year where I make terrible crackpot theories on a new Rick Riordan book. So on Valentine's Day, I was simply minding my own business when I went on Instagram and Rick had announced that the cover and first excerpt for the Tower of Nero was released, and I about died. If you don't know what the Tower of Nero is, it is the fifth and final book in the Charles L. Poe series, and it is coming out on September 29th of this year, and I cannot believe that we're at the end. This is the last Crackpot theories video I get to make on this series. Like, what in the world? But I'm gonna be doing some theories on the cover and excerpt today, so if you have not seen these things yet, I will link the article down below, so go check them out, and once you do, come back here so we can theorize together. So first, as usual, I'm going to be doing theories on the cover, which I'm going to show you all right now. Before I saw the cover, I didn't really know what to expect for the Tower of Nero cover. I just wanted something really mind-blowing, I guess, because it's the final book, so you want to have like a really awesome cover, and this cover did not disappoint. So basically, the Tower of Nero cover is our boy Apollo, aka Lester. He is in mid-flight with his bow and arrow out, and he's ready to shoot at this really big and scary snake. I feel like this cover is very straightforward, so it's really hard for me to theorize it because it's literally just Apollo going against one of his many enemies throughout this whole series, but like his biggest one, which is Python. Besides that, I honestly don't know what else to say for the cover, except I think it's so freaking cool. Like, all of the Trials of Apollo covers have really impressed me, but this one is like, wow, 10 out of 10. I love it, and I cannot wait to see it in person. Now I'm gonna make theories about the excerpt, which is chapters 1 and 2 of the Tower of Nero, which was very surprising. I thought we were just gonna get one chapter, but Rick blessed us with 2, and I was like, thank you very much. So I'm gonna try my best to sum up the whole excerpt because there is not enough time to go into detail about the whole thing. So basically, the excerpt is Meg and Apollo trying to get back to New York, and Apollo talks about, you know, what they've gone through, all the monsters they had to face, and like they're in DC, and of course, you know, a monster's on the train, but like the monster doesn't hurt them, and instead gives a prophecy that somehow deals with Nico D'Angelo. But then things of course go downhill because these people that work for Nero show up and they take Apollo and Meg as hostages, but then Meg like knows them, and then the girl Lou then starts helping them out, and like it was very odd. I personally wasn't a fan of the excerpt because, I don't know, it was just a lot happening at once, and I was like, I was not prepared for this. And then, you know, with Lou and Gunther, that was the guy, with them showing up, I was like, who are you people? Like, where is my girl Annabeth Chase? But this excerpt did provide some interesting information, like with that prophecy dealing with Nico D'Angelo. So the prophecy that deals with Nico D'Angelo says, the son of Hades, Carven Runner's friend, must show the secret way unto the throne. On Nero's own your lives do now depend. And when I read that, I was like, okay, there's only one son of Hades we really know, which is Nico. And I was like, are you telling me he's coming back then? Now, do not get me wrong, I am so glad that Nico is coming back because I love him. I love him so freaking much. But that prophecy was just very unexpected because I felt like Nico's story wasn't over, but like I just didn't think we were gonna see him again in this series. So not only is he coming back, but like he's involved in the prophecy now. I'm like, what does this mean? So what is my theory on this Nico prophecy? Well, I think that Nico is now going to play a huge role in the defeat of Nero, and he is going to help Meg and Apollo find Nero and his throne. And hopefully this prophecy isn't actually like a curse and Nico doesn't die, because I really do not want Nico to die. The next theory I want to make from this excerpt deals with Lou and Gunther, who, like I said, they work for Nero, but then near the end it seems like they don't actually work for him, because Lou especially makes it sound like, you know, she's trying to help Meg and Apollo out and helps them escape. So this has caused me to wonder if, like, there are more people like Lou who work for Nero but are actually rebellious and are going against him. I just think that Lou can't be the only one, and I think there are others like her who like Meg over Nero, because Meg, she is amazing and awesome, and I think she has definitely made known that, like, hey, my stepfather Nero is a horrible being who needs to get out of here, so help a girl out. So I think Lou, you know, heard that and has hopefully, you know, convinced other people, like, hey, let's take Nero down. Besides that, I don't really know what to say for, like, Lou and Gunther, because they're new characters that were just introduced in this excerpt. So we don't really know them, so I can't really make a whole lot of theories about them, except for the fact that I just really hope and pray that, like, they're gonna help Meg and Apollo out, because they need all the help they can get. Now I'm just gonna make some theories that I've had ever since I read The Tyrant's Tomb, because this excerpt, you know, it was fine, but I personally feel like there's not a whole lot to theorize on, so that's why I'm just gonna now talk about the theories that I have had for the longest time. The first theory I have that I want to share with you all has to deal with my girl Annabeth Chase, because Annabeth Chase is the only, like, important PGO character that hasn't shown up in a Trials of Apollo book yet, and that has made me so upset, because we've gotten literally everyone except for her, and I miss her so much. So I definitely think Annabeth is going to show up in this book, and she is going to shine, because she is so smart. So I definitely think she will play a very important role in figuring out how to defeat Nero, and will be a part of the master plan to bring him down. Also, I would love to get some new Persephone content, because we haven't had some in a hot second. So, like, Rick, can Persephone please be in this book? Is that too much to ask for? The other theory I want to talk about has to do with our boy Apollo and what's gonna happen to him, because everything in this series has led to the moment where Apollo would become Apollo again, a god. But he has grown so much that I really like him as a human. So the big question is he gonna become a god again, or is he gonna stay human? Now, I don't really know what I want. I just wanted to address it, but I think I would like Apollo to become a god again, because, like, what's the world without Apollo? You know, he's such an iconic god that it's just, like, strange not having him there. So I do think I want him to be a god again, and if he becomes a god again, then I want him to remember everything that he learned from being a human and really apply that to himself and try to make the gods, you know, more nice. But I will say there has been a theory going around about Meg dying and Apollo taking her place so she can live and he can die. And as sad as that theory makes me, I also really appreciate it, because I think that would really show, like, how far Apollo has come and I wouldn't mind it happening, but also I would. I don't know. It's just a really good theory. But I think that's all I have to say for this Crackpot theories video. Overall, I'm so excited for the Tower of Nero, and I just can't wait to see how Rick wraps everything up, and hopefully it's a good ending, unlike, you know, the blood of Olympus. Please share your thoughts in the comments down below. How excited are you for the Tower of Nero? And please share all of the theories that you guys have in the comments as well, because I would love to know what you think is going to happen, and we can just have a grand old time in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I'm Courtney, and I'll see you all next time with a new video soon, so I will see you then. So bye!